What's going on, guys? We are back here with another exciting episode of Down the Rabbit Hole. Maybe not so exciting, but we're here with another episode of Down the Rabbit Hole. The plan for tonight is to work on some... I'm just watching this audio thing peak, and it's really starting to bother me. So I'm just going to bring this back down. Hopefully that's not peaking. That looks like it's at a better audio level. Sorry, all the streams are slightly taken apart, so hopefully everything's sounding a little bit better. That's what we're working on, is trying to get everything cleaned up so that everything runs a little bit smoother. So, anyways, well, welcome to the stream. So the plan for today is to kind of talk about future plans, which is getting a little wild. As you know, I'm breaking off the art show and then the gaming channel, plus there's a new plan to start another channel, which is loosely based around a small comic that I've been writing. So that's happening, and that's going to be our main topic today. We're going to talk about a few different things, such as a few of the other channels. I know I'm not doing a ton of art on this channel, but I'm still trying to work my way through kind of making media and trying to get things set up. And I'm just managing a lot of different things at once. But yesterday, as I was starting to pull the channels apart and kind of take avatars and put them into folders, and so everything can be just better organized. As I make things, it seems to land in a certain spot, but then it shouldn't be there and it needs to be moved over to another folder. But I just build it right there. So, it's not the most conducive, because then your program needs to source those files and needs to be able to find them, and then you move them, and then you end up with all of these yellow warning signs when you open up OBS or Premiere or any of those programs that source media from another area. So to avoid that, you should organize well in the first place, and then you won't have that problem. But I don't do that. I wish I did, but I always get too excited and I just want to build it. I feel like sometimes the analogy would be I got a tree house. It's supposed to be built in a tree, but I get really excited. I build the whole tree house inside a house, which is not helpful because it still needs to go into a tree. So then you got to move it into the tree. Take it all apart and then move it back into the tree and hope you remember how it went together. And that's kind of what is happening with all that. Anyways, that's a lot of me talking. A lot of me talking about random things. Let's just jump into... what are we going to do first tonight? What should we talk about first? Okay, let's talk about the big project at hand, which would be UFO. And the reason why UFO is such a big project right now is because I was cleaning out a bunch of things. I found all these short films that I made that were a little bit fun. They were just me making stickers the cheapest way possible, and that's by using U.S. postal labels. You can stick them anywhere. I wouldn't advise that you do that, though. They are meant for sending things, but you're out and about, you want to make a quick sticker, you can do that. Anyways, I went through and I made a few stickers, and I had all these short videos, which I'll show you what those look like here. So those all have audio, and which reminds me, I need to turn down my audio, otherwise it's going to... Sorry, I don't mean to stare at everyone in the face. Where is that thing? Did I knock it off? Uh-oh. That's not good. I don't know where the volume is for my... Oh, there it is. It's behind my webcam. Just enough so I couldn't see it. Sorry guys if this is peaking way too loud. I tried to bring it down and it just seems to want to be where it's at. Which is really weird because most of the time it doesn't want to be that, pick up that much. I don't know. I wish my mic picked up normal audio like this. This would be great. Very helpful. Anyways, so here's these little tiny projects. They'll come through with sound for you, I believe. For me, I'm not going to have sound on my side. And these all have to be fixed now because they're not quite done. Here, I'll turn up the volume.
It was some kind of craft, you know. It looked like it's going to come right onto the ground. But it came on down and hovered about a foot and a half or 2 feet off of the ground. We didn't know what to do, you know, with the river behind us and that out there, not knowing what it was.
So this one says UFO. They all spell out UFO. This one's in sign language. And then I framed them. And then I put them outside. No, I didn't put them outside. I still have them. My plan was to put them outside as like little tiny pieces of artwork. There was a big project planned for this whole thing. Bigger than I could pull off. I always feel like my ideas are so big, but basically for the UFO project, I don't even know if I have one that's finished. Oh, I do have one that's finished. And I can show you. Watch, check this out. Full circle. Anyways, these are being made, so I have all these little cool videos of me making stuff with my Venmo at the end, but they just need a little bit of tweaking. Once they're finished here, luckily there is a lot of work already done here. Basically, I just have to come in and kind of do the annoying part and like fine tune each one, which is what I'm working on. And some of this is meant to look like this. These just all got turned, so this isn't like a super hard problem to fix. I can turn these quite easily. These were supposed to be a normal font, but as it's been so long, I haven't done anything with them. But the big project was get this done. Why is that still peaking? Oh, that's not what I want. Huh. Let me turn down the gain, I guess. I don't want to start messing with this. Is this better? Is that better? That might be better. It doesn't look like it's picking up so much. Okay, we'll work with that for a little bit. Oh man. Okay. The audio looks like it's in a good place. Wow, that was loud. Um, 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 Okay, I think that's better. That's less sensitive. I'm not looking at my mic, I'm just trying to turn it from the back. Great, that's gonna get clipped. Okay. Let's just work on this. So I've been taking these, using them in this format, and also it's really bothering me anymore for some reason. Hold on guys, sorry. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not blowing everyone's eardrums out by accident over there. The Yeti. Great. There's only one mix though. Okay, well, I hope this all goes well because I haven't actually streamed or been able to save a VOD in a little bit because they've all been kind of destroyed. Anyways, whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell that. Anyways, we're gonna continue on and just work through it. These are going into this format. So if we take a look over at the underfunded organization, which I'm going to jump over into that right now. Let's see if I bring this up, and then I'm going to bring this one. So if you want, you can go subscribe to the underfunded organization. There should be some fun things happening over on this channel. I plan on doing the underfunded interviews on this channel and some other things, and that should be a fun project. It is a faceless channel, so the people who only watch that will only be able to see that. Luckily, you guys on the inside can see that there is a face behind this. Anyways, I've been making not only regular videos with fun, just random covers. This first one was just the first one I put up yesterday, and I didn't make a fun cover, but the ones in the upcoming future will be. So like if I went to, there's a couple that I've already done, and here we can just take a look at one of them. Squirrel's the one I want to watch. No, this one's cooler. So here is a sneak peek. We're going to go big screen. Play it.
Yeah, UFO.
The moment you mention UFO, immediately what comes to mind are little green men, tinfoil hats. That's not at all what we're dealing with.
These are fun, little Venmo, who cares? Just something to play around with. And there's a little Venmo for donations to the underfunded organization, which is what this is. We've seen the animation before, but go over, subscribe if you're interested in this. This will be up and running. I did make shorts of it, which is just change format. Here's Squirrel. We'll watch it in the short form.
Yeah, UFO.
United States Air Force, in discharging its responsibility for the aerospace defense of the nation, is called upon to investigate reports of unidentified flying objects. Two Air Force officers have over the years been very closely associated.
So same kind of feeling to both, similar ideas. And that was what the project was supposed to be. So I made these a long time ago. I'm back at it now. I need to get them done, which is my plan. I think I got 6 out of the 8 done. 5 out of the 8 done, so I have 3 more to go. And then I'll be finished with these. They're not like the greatest quality, and I don't think, like honestly, that 12 and 14 people have watched these. They're not like big hits, but I wanted to put them up because I did make them, and they should just be out. Like I feel like, I almost got them finished, and then I never published them. So why not just publish them, even if they don't get many views or hits or likes? We're just gonna kind of roll with it. That being said, what's being said. Okay, so these projects are being worked on and being filtered. It took me about a few hours to make the shorts, and then I also made the regular videos. So just kind of backing up a little content, of a little bit drawing content, which I have more of. All the painting content will kind of go into this channel. Money Makes Monsters might just keep the live stuff, and then UFO I'll refine it and actually build short videos of some of the paintings that I've done, or the first 16 paintings that we did this year would be a perfect platform to be on the UFO landing page. But this will eventually turn into a live show, and this is connected to an Etsy. So the Etsy will be, hopefully, if everything goes correctly, hopefully will be a collaborative Etsy between artists and myself doing UFO themed artwork together, which will be cool, hopefully. But that's a lot of dots to connect before I make it that far. So we're still here on the fix all the stream problems step, which is an everyday battle. But let me show you something kind of cool. And I'll tell you the story about this so we can get through that. But check this out. Oh. So up here, in the background, behind the light that you cannot see, because that light is terrible, but you know, we're a budget show here, so we gotta do what we gotta do. So, oh man, this thing is dusty as it can be. There's a razor blade there, because of course that's what we need. But I framed all these guys, right? Look at that. Look, see? Framed, all nice. Went to a thrift store, spent $1, made a frame. That's what I did. Or I didn't even make a frame, I bought a frame. I feel bad about doing that to my nice cloth for my glasses and hold on. Hold please. My other terry cloth is in the car. This one is here. There we go. UFO. Perfect, right? Good idea. My plan was to take these and drop them off at, just leave them around. So like go to places where people travel and leave them there. And then that's where the animation comes in. What's cool about these is that there's a QR code on this. Watch. Well, there's a QR code on this studio. If you zoom in right here, this bottom corner. Oh, that's as far as in as you're gonna get. There's a QR code that links you to the Instagram, which is kind of cool. I originally wanted a different Instagram. No, this QR code links you to the YouTube. And I originally wanted the Instagram to be, or each one linked to its own Instagram picture and video, like I've just showed you. So the videos were supposed to go up on Instagram, and then they would have been all linked to their own QR code. And then these would have been set out on places well traveled to find themselves a new home. And the objective was to kind of do like a geotagging Flat Stanley type idea, where I'm trying to get the UFO to see as many places as he can see. So it's take a picture with him in different parts of the world. So that would have been cool. But that project is just, I gotta start going back outside again, and I haven't started doing that. I spend most of my time working and then here in the studio, so I don't have much time to do much else. But like, look at even the bunny in this one, the old bunny. These were just drawn quickly. But there's videos for all these, and still don't know why my audio's so intense. I'm talking so quietly. And then again, I'm really hoping that it's picking everything up. I could check real quick. Thing up. Is it really peaking that high? Check real quick. Thing up. Sorry if that looped it. I should be able to catch it though if I hit the peak. I don't know why it hits it at some points. Anyways. So this project, some points. Anyways. So this project, it doesn't look bad. Just turn your audio down, hopefully on your sides. Anyways, so here we have the UFO project, and this project is huge. I'm still working on bits and pieces of it, but as you can see, we're making some progress. There's videos up on the YouTube. Actually, behind the scenes, the script is a little bit more written for the interview process. Now I need to just like kind of break that interview process down and then do a pilot episode, which is kind of the next goal. But there's a lot that still goes into that, so I'm working on it. Anyways, on the other side of that, if you've watched any of the previous episodes, we've been working with AI voices, and so let's switch off of UFO, which is our first big sets of projects. I'm going to hide this. What were we saying? Money. Okay, yes. We're gonna go to, but you're seeing this. Okay. Let's go to this. Sorry, there's just a little bit of a changeover. I guess I should have more windows captured, but so we've been playing with this stuff. And after listening to you, I went back and I went through the history of listening to Brian versus Michael, and
the 1956 version is known as the low fin design and has a longer nose design, round headlights, and the two bumperettes in front of the grille.
I really like the way Michael sounds opposed to...
Next up is, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an exciting episode of Hot Wheels Unboxing. I'm your host, the Unboxing King. I've been a dedicated Hot Wheels collector for over 25 years. Today we embark on a nostalgic journey, unboxing vintage classics from my private collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector like myself or just starting out, get ready.
This is just AI readers, right? So like, I haven't quite signed up for the full deal. I'm still kind of working through some of my minutes on this plan. I probably will sign up for it. I'm just trying to plan out. I'm leaving for Alaska in 21 days, so in 3 weeks I'll be gone to Alaska to work on a painting, which I will show you as well. I'll show you that project that's going on as well, and what is involved in that project. So here is the voice editing, working on it. I like it. I still think I'm going to stick with Michael. I like the way he sounds.
1997 Dealer's Choice Series, 63 Corvette, 1998 Tropicool Series
I think his
ice cream
voice sounds
truck.
really good. I don't think I'm going to use Nicole.
Race Team Series 3, 3-window 34. Race Team Series 3, 3 window 34.
I don't know. I feel like Nicole's too.
Race Team Series 3, 3 window 34.
Okay, Goodies is playing Terraria right now, which if you want to see that, we sometimes play it on the other stream. So yes, audio set to the Unboxing King, but that's not even what I'm the most excited about, because the Unboxing King, of course, he's gonna take over all the Hot Wheels. So the Hot Wheels will be moving off Money Makes Monsters. We're just kind of sitting there. What's up, Goodies? I saw you playing Terraria. I was like, hey, look who's playing. But I can't play right now. I have to work. So, this project's voice recognition. We got Nicole. I think I'm going to stick with Michael for the voice of the king. I really like it.
1997 Dealer's Choice Series, 63 Corvette, 1998 Tropicool Series ice cream truck.
I like his voice. I like how it tapers off. I don't think I can use these commercially until I sign up for the plan, so I'm kind of waiting on that because I don't want to get caught. Or the second thing is I could just do what I set out to do and use a voice cloning feature, which is really why I want to download this project off of Speech Synthesis, is that when you do sign up for the full plan, and I'll be covering that when I get to it, but once I get up to the full plan, character usage resets in 24 days. So I need to subscribe somewhere in here. This would be nice. I think if I had this much freedom, I wouldn't be scared of making mistakes. But I feel like I want to start this. I want to start this either today and start working on it, or I don't know. Maybe I can generate this on the road. I can probably generate this on the road, and that would be nice too. So if I want to do narrative, I could do narrative, and maybe I'll try to write narrative of the trip that I'm on, so that I can come home and quick edit an entire video of Alaska, from painting the painting that I'm going to do to the next part. So that's a good segue in from Hot Wheels, but into Alaska, which we're going to jump into that right now. So I'm flying out to Anchorage on the 24th, and the plan is to paint a chicken coop as well as a shed. Now, my aunt has this new house. She wants me to paint her chicken coop. I talked to her about it, and I said, that chicken coop doesn't look very big. And so, oh man, I forgot to download pictures of the chicken coop. Hold on. Give me a second. Man, like, I try to do everything, but I always forget one thing. I got the pictures of Anchorage. I got the pictures of the animals. I need a picture of the actual coop, and she sent it to me like a while ago. So hold on. Chickens, artwork. Oh, there it is. I need to... No, where is it? Why? Oh, okay. Good old iPad session here. I'm going to throw that over here. Going to take this, airdrop, iPad, done. Makes it easy and sleazy. Okay, ready? I'm going to do that again. Okay, one more time. Okay, I just moved it over to the iPad so it'd be easier for you guys to see it. Okay, I'm going to put my little UFO picture away so I can stare at it. No, I don't. I need to put it back on the shelf. All right, we're gonna move over into a whole new world studio. So we're gonna jump in and we're gonna pop onto our iPad here, and I'm just kind of showing you how I'm working through this project. Okay, sorry guys, give me a second. I keep thinking I should buy the anti-glare screen protector because it would make it probably better for you guys to see that, like, we wouldn't be so, the screen would be protected, but I don't think that's going to be good for all sources. I guess since I do play Call of Duty on this thing, I think sliding my fingers on it would be pretty hard if it was paper, the feeling of paper, so I haven't really decided. Okay, first off, we are going to jump into our photos and we're going to show you what this chicken coop looks like. Now, I have a bunch of pictures. Wait, did I not get the picture? Of course I missed the picture. Where's the actual project that I was gonna work on is not even on there. The chicken coop, I feel like, is going to be so small that it's going to be non-existent. But then because I said that, of course my aunt was like, we should paint the barn or the shed, and I'm like, oh man, the shed's much bigger. I went from doing something small to, oh my goodness, what are we doing now? Okay. So, I've already been getting spammed with screenshots of Alaska of what I'll see when I'm there. I guess I'm bringing the document camera with me because that's probably my best shot, taking great photos while I'm out there. So here's some of the beauty shots of what I will actually be kind of basing the painting that she wants me to do. So the style of painting she wants me to do is done by this lady. Her name is Erica Donaghy, I think. It's kind of a bummer that it cuts off her name. Like, even when she sent me this picture, I couldn't look up this girl, but you can try to find her name. But she paints this style art, right? So it's kind of like rings of a tree, and then she goes out from there? Or do you think she paints the outs? No, she's got to paint the inside first. And then once she gets out to the outside, so do a couple small, do one fat, do a couple small, do one fat. 1, 2, 3. I think there's like a pattern on how she does it. 1, 2, 3, fat. 1, 2, 3, fat. Right? 1, 2, 3, fat. Yeah, so basically between 3 and something of the fat ones, and then not too difficult. There's these mountains which have lines in them. I'm going to kind of take a snapshot. I mean, to be honest, that's pretty much right where it needs to be. I was talking to her, I was like, well, what needs to really change? I feel like everything about this piece kind of mimics what will eventually, because they're so low definition on these pieces, right? Like, there's no real, there's a little bit, I guess, some line work. It's hard to see. So just draw on the lines of the mountain, I guess, like kind of prismatic them Just kind of talking myself through actually how this is going to happen. Maybe I got to practice a few mountains like that. See which way the lines need to go. Give myself a head start. And I'll start on these. Basically what I'm going to do is I'll drop these into Procreate, which you'll see me do in a second. Here's this man up here doing this. Now here's another problem I talked to my aunt about. I said, look, there's a giant chicken on the door. Not only is this thing not very big, like, it's 5 feet to the tip of the roof, right? 4 feet across, which gives that what? That's half of 5 feet. This might be 2.5 feet there. 2.5 feet, right? So here's the issue. 2.5 feet. Here's the other side. There's a door. And that's where the chickens come down from. So there's really not a whole lot of room there either. A little bit. Here's the other side. That's all the room I have to paint. And now that, see that what I just showed you here is inside this part. So this is inside this part, which I've already come up with a cool idea. What I want to do is I'm going to paint the inside of the roof here like bright sky, like cloudy sky, which will match the inside of the chicken coop in here. So there'll be cloudy sky all over this. I need to wear terrible clothes because I'm going to be sprinkled in paint. Doing painting above your head, it's just, that's the way you get covered in paint. So sprinkle it with the sky, do that. And then on the inside, I don't think I have a picture of it. I did see it, my aunt showed me the front of it. I'm going to do a rendition of the picture we just saw by Erica, a smaller version of it on the inside. So it's like it's mountains on the front of that thing, so that's going to go here. And then you won't see it, it won't be so bright and like obtrusive. I can paint like more colors and do a little bit more, because like when you're inside of it, it's a little bit like dingy and dark. You know, I wanted to brighten up this space by kind of painting on the face of this like something brighter. And then my aunt says because the neighbors, she doesn't want the neighbors to see it, she wants this to be more of a, you know, less vibrant. So I might do this in dark blues and grays, and like maybe do Aurora Borealis over here on the backside, kind of mix it up a little bit, and see how maybe I can attribute both of them, like take that lady's style and mix it with Aurora Borealis and see if I can change something into maybe what this would actually be, you know, coming from a cloud. I don't know. Or maybe I can put like a light, vibrant color. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta chalk it up and see what it looks like. Anyway, so there's the chicken coop, and then she sent me this picture, which is the picture of the shed, this is 8 feet by 8 feet. That's a huge painting. That's a giant painting. Just talking about that now is like, that's a giant painting. And if you look, it's a big piece. So that's kind of like the game plan for it. I'm going to do the design on here. Bright sunny day, so I can paint the inside of the thing like a bright blue sky, so it'll look like a nice day from the front of it, right? Like when the chickens are in this front area, it'll be like, oh. it looks nice. It's very hilly, and I'll just do it in an inverse color. But also on this side, if you can see right here, I don't know if you guys can see this, but if you look on this side, this is where the chickens lay their eggs. So this technically isn't all that easy to paint either. This is like more roof, and then so there's a lot going on here. Also, the big problem I'm having here with the design is, I asked my aunt, I said, what about that big giant chicken on the back of the coop? I'm like, what is that necessary? Because, you know, watch, I'll show you. Let's just get into it. Let's get into the work part since we're here already. I got some new tips for my pencils, which I was very happy about today. They came in the mail. Oh, man. Also, something for the Hot Wheels channel came in the mail today. Or like, it's been coming, things have been coming in the mail, and I've been just stuffing them into one box. You know, just like, don't tell the channel. But I want to do an unboxing which kind of reveals another part of the Hot Wheels channel, because I believe I'm going to be doing some customization on well, I was going to paint everything like that girl's style. That was my plan. I wasn't really going to do much of my own style, because I just feel, after talking to my aunt about it, she just seems like she knows what she wants, and that's kind of what she wants. And if I mix my style in with that other girl's style isn't going to look anything like her style. That's the hardest part, is to like make two styles blend, you know. I'd rather just go one way or the other. He's either sure, you know, we're gonna win because that's what they want, but that's not an important. So we're gonna add, and we're gonna go insert photo, and we're gonna insert the chicken coop, which is this one, and it's gonna import, and then we're gonna go insert file, insert photo, and then we're gonna do this girl's artwork, and then we're gonna insert file. And like, this just makes life so much easier to kind of be able to design like this. Just don't let it fall off the edge, because otherwise it gets cropped. So there is some cropping that needs to happen though. So let's get to that real quick. I'm not too sure I know how to crop. I know how to cut something out, which is really what I need to do here. Let's cut this out. Let's cut and paste. Let's get rid of, wait. What happened? I don't want to do that. I want one solid selection. I want all these junky selections. Okay, so now I've gotten rid of that. I can delete that, which leaves me with just that part. Let's clean up the rest of them real quick too. I don't like dealing with too much noise. I gotta get our handyman in. You think he knew he was going to be on someone's stream? Anyways, this handyman here, our friend, his signature move is that chicken. Aw, man. His signature move is that chicken. So I can't remove it because he might be offended. So I'm stuck with the chicken there, which I wish I could just relocate the chicken, because the chicken is in a really high spot. And there's not a whole lot of room for me to paint on this thing anyways. And I'll show you the problem. Let's hide some of these layers so I can navigate a little bit better. Oh man. There we go. I was on the right layer. Why didn't I do that? Oh. There we go. Now I can delete this one, and we have all our... And what I want to do is I want to take this, I'm going to drop the opacity on this one. I'm not going to be able to get too much out of it, but what I will be able to get out of it is what it looks like. So then we're going to put this one here. Did we drop the opacity? We did on this, our little scene here. And I'm just going to kind of fit it where I need to. I'm going to bring down the opacity even more just so I can get a better look. So right, and then we would want to like tilt it. It's not quite straight. I want it to be freeform. I don't need to turn it to rotation. What do we need to rotate at? Just go that way. Let's do 9 degrees. There we go. That was a lucky guess. It's too much. It needs to be there. So right, something like that. And then we would erase this. And even then, like this is too big. Now I can do it, but this time I'm going to do this the smart way and just kind of mess with it. Sorry guys, I know it's like all over the place. So like we would put that kind of vibe onto the back, I guess. Right? Swirly doos, swirly dees. And that's the back of the coop. I guess that chicken doesn't look too bad there. I thought he was going to look pretty terrible if he still looks pretty giant compared to the mountains of the Arctic. But I guess if I camouflage him like that and just paint him kind of into the scene, you can't even tell he's there. But I was thinking on the back, this wouldn't even go on the back. This would be on the front, to be very honest, which doesn't help us because we didn't make it for the front. Oh, well, that's too bad. Like this is gonna go on the inside of the chicken coop here, because this is gonna be the brighter colored one, right? So that goes there, right? Bright, looks sunshiny, and you can use more of the autumn colors maybe. I don't know what to do at this point. My aunt says there's snow there all the time, but then it's also like super green because they're getting like 12 or they only get 4 hours of night. That's going to be an interesting part of life for the next, but that's okay. I've been sleeping all sorts of weird hours forever, so I'm not super worried. Anyways, visual inside, maybe put the sun a little bit lower, put the trees a little bit higher, just so that the sun goes maybe over in between here or something like that. I don't know. I kind of have to like just mentally place everything out, right? And so these projects, great. This one in color, maybe white, maybe lighter colors. White might look kind of nice in here. And then the outside, maybe tone it a dark gray, maybe purple mountains, maybe a little bit darker. Still do this in like light blue and dark blue and navy waves in the background, right? And then match that to the sides of the coop as well. And this will be matched to the outside because, as you can see in that one photo, it's moved on to that side. And then that would allow us for doing whatever mural she wants on the other one, probably something similar. So I'm really going to have to try to like mimic this girl's style within the next, I think I have 15 or 21 days to figure this out. I've picked up working 12-hour days now, so that's going to be interesting till the end of, pretty much the end of the school year, which ends on the 21st. So, yeah, that's what I was going to see if it matters if I move him and put him in a different spot. But I don't want to offend the guy who makes these chicken coops, right? So it's kind of my thing. You think it looks good in that spot? I mean, it could be in that spot. Anyways, I'm going to cross-reference these with the trees and the other things that my aunt sent me and make some silhouettes out of trees that she actually has on her property and pictures from that. So I got a little bit of work ahead of me. For me, it's just sitting down and actually getting it done. And having an hour 3 nights a week is actually really helpful to sit down and talk through projects, which I kind of think this channel is going to turn into more of my mental therapy channel, to kind of word vomit a million different projects. And we're not even close to the end of projects. So there's this one. I just want to hop into the gallery real quick. Also on the Unboxing King, I have continued developing our mouth for the female character. Whoa, Chatterbox. No, that's not what I wanted. So here's the three mouths that I've drawn. I copied these from, I can't say that I drew them. I copied them from a actual diagram of different mouths drawn, and I picked the 3 that I thought would have gone best. My issue though is one is a little bit, the closed mouth is bigger, which makes sense in the world of mouths, right? As your mouth opens, like it has to come in smaller because there's, it doesn't stretch that a ton. So, and the way that I've set these up in OBS is kind of backwards, using like audio move function, which moves it when an audio pitch is hit. But since I don't know that much about pitches, I can't dial in what pitch it is. I'm just doing it by volume level of my microphones. So that's really what's going on. But this animation is happening along with, if you go back to the gallery, we can jump into, so that animation will be added to this animation, which she needs to get better eyes. This is just me kind of trying to design her. But I was trying to do her fluttering, her like doing flirty eyes, like fluttering her eyes every once in a while. But I think she just needs to blink from time to time. But this might change. I've thought about just redrawing this. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I have all sorts of different ideas. But that being said, I don't know what to pick for the narrative for the Unboxing King. Like, the Unboxing King is cool. He's super simple. He does a few functions. My issue with using the puppets and the AI generator, though, is the AI generator has a very consistent tone, so it doesn't quite affect the puppets as much as it does when I talk to them. So I gotta fine tune in the Unboxing King to the voice. And yeah, that's still a project in the works. So I think that's it, right? We went through most of the projects. This Dancing Flower came out better. I don't know if I ever played this one for you. Shakes its butt a lot more. It's got a lot of hip movement. Turns his shoulders a lot. On that note, though, I don't know what else we can talk about. I just seem like I need to get back to work. From YouTube videos on UFO to the Unboxing King to really what I want to be doing is opening this guy. Keep getting this box, and this box keeps getting more and more full with different supplies that I need to do certain projects. But that involves my Vice, that involves all sorts of other things that, in all reality, the Unboxing King does not need to jump into this adventure just yet, but I'm very happy that it's all here. I got a really cool part in today, which I was like, man, now I really want to start doing this project, but I am not opening this back box of worms until later. What's up, Chris? What's good? So, no on this, and just so you know, all of the things inside this box are for customizing Hot Wheels. I bought some cool stuff, and I can do pretty much everything except for make the blister pack, which I can even make the cards for them. So at this point, I'm really kind of excited to see what happens next. I've seen people sell single Hot Wheels for like $65 to $200 on the customized side, depending on how custom you get. I don't have a 3D printer, but a couple Hot Wheels at that with that profit margin, and sure, I'll make some. But there's all sorts of things that I could be making and I should be making, like stickers and other things, which when I find the time, we'll get into it. But yeah, this box, I'm excited to open eventually one day, sometime, hopefully. But yeah, that's kind of it, you know, just editing, getting a lot of work done, voice editing software. No, I haven't even tried the voice cloning, but if it's anything to the Audible one or Speechify, I think it was Speechify that I did it on, but they said that this is actually even better than Speechify because it reads it and it takes the context of what you write and it writes tone for that context, which is why I kind of want to, you know, ask the guys at 11 Labs what happened with my audio last time, why it kind of dwindled off towards the end, because I don't want that happening. Well, the thing is that I don't need printed. I can print everything. I can print everything for the Hot Wheels. I can even print the decals that go on the side. I bought all the materials to do that. Just a few things that I needed that I haven't bought. And then I had bought the paper a long time ago because I actually wanted to work on this project. The big problem with that is you need about a sticker like this big for the side of a Hot Wheel that takes up is the graphic for the entire side of the Hot Wheel. But in reality, you have to fill up a whole sheet. So now I got to go design a sheet of Hot Wheel miniatures. So take a bunch of images and make them small images and then print those out. And once those are printed out, then I can start doing some customization. But until then, I'm just going to hang out and not start those projects because we have way too many other projects. There's all sorts of videos that need to be edited. There's the upcoming chicken coop project that is going to be more footage and more editing. I'm really going to try to write a storyline, edit while I'm up there, or at least like trim, film only what I need, time lapse what I need, and really like kind of plan out this project to see like how much time are you going to need. I think on the inside of that chicken coop, I'm not even going to be able to paint in there from the looks of things. So we can take a look at it again if we want. Oh, there's my dancing flower. Got my gallery, and here we are at the chicken coop again. Right. Like that's going to be on the inside. I think that'll look fine. I think they'll be happy with what I can do. I'll take my time and get it done. Shouldn't take me too long. The lack of space is the biggest problem. And I think the back, if I just did trees, some dark mountains, and then some trees just like the front, and then like a navy, maybe a navy blue or a light blue, like tree bark effect or tree, looks like the inside of a tree effect there. And just one more time so we can see what it looks like. Right. So this looks like rings of a tree. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see. It's too far away. But as you can see, like right here, there's just like these rings of a tree. Yeah. But the Hot Wheels project is that's not the first step of the Hot Wheels project. I was thinking about other ways to sell Hot Wheels was to tell people I'll sell them 5 for $50. of 5 random Hot Wheels from my collection, and then one of the 5 they can pick to be custom, or I'll pick to be customized, and customize that one, and then send them 3 normal cars with 1 custom, which could be good. I don't know. I've been thinking of other ways to get rid of Hot Wheels because I have a lot of them and they need to go. But yeah, all these projects are happening. I'm working on all sorts of things and putting in longer days today, or these days. So we're going to really push to the limits on what we can do. So by Wednesday, I'll probably have a whole bunch of things already made. Or by Wednesday, I'll have a bunch of things made for this project. Hopefully have this pretty much nailed down. So then I can start ordering or start looking into like what kind of paint I want to use. Now this looks like I can use regular paint. It'd be nicer to use a paint pen because I could probably get something really solid. So maybe I'll buy 2 paint pens just to do this part. If my aunt wants me to do also the shed though, like I don't know how much of this art she wants on her house. And then if I do it on the shed, the way the shed is facing, let's take a look. Oh, I don't think I have a picture with the shed in it. Hold on. Let me insert photo. This shed's just this monster. So there's the shed, right? And I'm still unclear of like which one she wants where. Right? And if she wants the mural there, then we can do the mural there. Right. Yeah. I mean, wherever we need to do it, I can put it wherever it needs to go. Yeah, that's the next step. I think we're gonna seal it. Probably it's best to use a weather sealer. I asked my aunt what they use because their guys are gonna know what they need for their weather. Then I'll know, unless I look it up, which I can do. It just takes more time, and I don't have a lot of time. Anyways. That's kind of it for this stream. I'm not going to sit here and make anything right now. I'm just trying to think of all the things I need to do. But yeah, I'm sure I was missing something that I wanted to cover tonight. Yeah, I could do lots of things. I could do anything I want. And I probably will. I probably won't paint exact, but I might paint exact. Who knows? If that's what she wants, that's what she wants. Sometimes it's better, especially with these types of things, when someone wants something, to just kind of do that. But of course, I'm going to take, like I said, I'm going to take my own style, add in all the pictures, which it's just, you know, you kind of get to a point with a lot of these projects is there's so much prep work. Like I'll probably do 8 to 10 hours of prep work, so I don't have to do 8 to 10 hours of work out there on the field, right? But I mean, that should always be put into your cost. Or no, cancel. Man, 12-hour workdays are gonna be rough. I probably shouldn't have taken on that much work, but you know, you can do it. So it's gonna be a rough night. Okay, so basically the plan, I guess, would be to take the actual pictures my aunt sent me and kind of just, right? And then that girl puts like, she just puts the lines in, right? So she just traces basically the lines. Her art's not that, it looks like this is what she's doing. Did I put this on another layer? I did. Right, so here we go. This is actual. And then maybe we'll put some lines in here just to give it. This is what she looks like she's doing. And then cutting this out of vinyl. Right? So there's that. And then she's going to take the other one. Probably build another mountain back here. I can take this one. And build this mountain. Right? And then each one just kind of has a different color. Right. And this is what I was gonna like do, but I wasn't gonna do this on stream because you guys don't want to see this. Right, and so you would just layer all these in. And then if I was taking my time, which I'm not, you could hide this, and then you have this. And then you need to go here, and then you need to do this. Then you go do one of these guys like so. And then you can hide this one too, just so you can see this one. And then I was thinking, well, those are red. These are actually bright, like this green color. So I might just grab like a dark or maybe a bright green color, depending on which side I'm doing. If I'm doing the inside, then I just drop this in. Alright, just quick color. Let's go as fast as you can. Dang, I did too well over here. There we go. So you do this. Right. And I'd have to take a look to see if she uses a darker color or if she just uses the green color. Because she might use, instead of black lines, she might use like a dark green. This actually looks like a sticker, whatever she made here, like a die cut sticker. So I don't think it's all that hard to replicate. And then we're going to come with the second layer. Here's our second layer. I'm going to draw off our black lines. And something like this. Off to that end. Close that up there. Close it up here. Looks like everything's good there. And then we're gonna take a darker green. I think it's a lighter green as farther they go back, I think. Right? So you have that, then you have another set of greens, and then you're just gonna do some squiggly white lines that are gonna look like and then you're going to go outside of that one with the thinner one. You can go outside that one with the thinner one. Then you're going to go outside that one with the thinner one. And then you're going to go back to the thick one. And then you're going to go to the thinner one. Right? Something like this. Correct. I don't like that look. That's not the one I wanted to draw. So then I can move these. I wanted it to group for a reason. That's why I asked you guys to group. I didn't say, hey, don't group for a reason. So then you can take your drawing that you have here. I'm going to take this. I'm going to duplicate group. I'm also going to hide one. I'm going to take this. I'm going to hide that. Here we go. Here's our little green landscape. I'm going to take our visual that we have here, which is the new group. I'm going to select that. I'm going to put it on the warp. Nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to select it not on the warp, but on the freeform so I can move it. I'm going to put my corner of my thing there. I'm going to grab my warp tool just because I wanted to do my bidding. That's too cartoony now because it's all weird and warped looking. Right, and then you can start kind of like planning out what you want this thing to look like and then fitting it to your canvas and then going down and going, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Here it is. Boom, bang, done. All right, anyways, we are well over schedule. I have talked too much today, a million words, and then yelling across the field at football players trying to get them to do what they're supposed to do. So that's been my day. Anyways, I'm signing off for tonight. I hope everyone had a great Monday, good start to your week. Hopefully everyone's looking forward to the rest of the week because it is only Monday and we have 5 more work days of this week. I will be working hard on continuously trying to get projects done. I may be going live every day this week, maybe. I don't know. That's a stretch, just so that I can get some work done. But I'll be able to get work done on the other side of that too. So it may not happen. Maybe we should just stick to Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So count on that. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and we will see you, I guess, on Wednesday then. Everyone have a great week out there, and good night. Signing off. Good night. Yeah, hopefully it is really cool. That is the plan. It'll be cool. It's nice to have the technology nowadays to be able to kind of mess around with all this stuff. But yep, hope everyone had a good night, and we will see you next time.